I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me.
Let's go back to it again. This is my fourth video. Okay. So the first novel for today is The Otherworldly Evil Monarch, and this is the genres are action, adventure, comedy, ecchi, fantasy, harem, martial arts, mature, supernatural, zwanan, and author is Fengling Tiangxia. Okay, and the description. Let's get onto it. Junzi was the number one assassin in modern Earth. His skills and knowledge in the field of assassination was unparalleled. His accomplishments unprecedented. His reputation terrified the entire underworld. However, during a mission to retrieve a mystical treasure, a mishap occurred. He is now Jun Muxi, a 16-year-old super-level debauchee, a sole heir to the declining Jun family, a family of valiant heroes left on own grandpa, a crippled uncle, and a debauchee as the sole heir. Accepting the world's criticisms and cold stares with a smile, his new journey begins. His life will be carved by his own will. Rise to the top, evil monarch, Chauncey. This cup I toast to them I've killed in my past life. Forgive me, for there is no chance for you to have revenge. Gulp. This one is savage. Okay. This cup I toast to those whose life I will take in my new life. Forgive me, for you are fated to die by my hands. Cheers. Like right here it says rating 1.0 out of 5, 1 vote. That is doing this novel very dirty. I'll give it like in between a 3 and a 5. I'd say more of like a 3.5 out of 5, but it's definitely not a 1.0. But everyone's opinion is different in it, so you can be the one to judge that. Let's move on to the summary for this then. MC Junzi, aka Evil Monarch, is the best assassin, and everyone that has tried to get a bounty on his head has been decimated by him. He is someone that hates seeing people from his country oppressed, so he's very patriotic. I'm saying patriarchal, and he's stingy no matter what. He must always be paid. If not, then he will start lending people for money, even if it's only £1. The treasure of his country has been stolen, and he wants to get it back as he defeats his enemies one after the other. He's frozen as soon as he touches the treasure, and when that happens, fucking 50 grenades, yeah, you heard that, 50 grenades are thrown at him, and 20 guns are pointed at him, and obviously he's defeated, but he goes out with no regrets like a boss. So he's reincarnated, and the first thing he does is check his private regions to see if he's still a man, as his voice was too high pitched, and he starts to doubt his existence. He's basically having a fucking midlife crisis, which is fair enough. If you die, you're fucking reborn in a different world. You're gonna be like, wow, like first you thought you're gonna die, that'll be it, innit? No matter what your beliefs are, if you believe you're gonna go to heaven or whatever, if you believe you're gonna, I don't know, reincarnate or whatever, sounds like it don't matter. Like it's still gonna be hard to accept the reality when it comes to it. Yeah, so he realizes that he misses his old world and can't forget it, and then he hypothesizes that the pagoda pattern on his left wrist is the reason he transmigrated into the world, and also you put one and one together, you put two and two together, then it makes sense. But basically the treasure that he touched and that he wanted to get back for his country was also a pagoda shaped. It was also a pagoda basically, so it makes sense. The thing that he touched froze him, and they helped him reincarnate. Yeah, let's get on to the next web novel. Alright guys, so this is the second web novel, Martial World. The genre is action, adventure, fantasy, harem, martial arts, mature, zwanin, and the author is Cocoon the Cow. Some of these authors' names are very, very intriguing, I guess you could say. But maybe in Chinese it sounds cool, but when translated it's not as cool. Probably like how you might say a word that you think is cool, but then you translate it to another language and it just sounds stupid. Okay, let's go to the description. Oh, it's just a sentence, okay. In the realm of the gods, countless legends fought over a mysterious cube. After the battle, it dissipates into the void. Lin Meng stumbles upon this mysterious object and begins his journey to become a hero of the land. Oh. doesn't really too much information. For something like this, you literally have to like look at the votes, which is 5. Oh, that's decent. 5 star for 2 votes. That's decent. That's decent. And 20,000 people have watched it. Okay. Yeah, you literally have to do what you do for any web novel, read the first few chapters and see if you like it or not. But this has got over 2,000 chapters. Wow, this is a bit of a chunky one. Most web novels are like below, something like in between 1k to 2k. But some of them, like Marshall Got a Server, Marshall Peak, Marshall Got a Server. I think Marshall Got a Server is like in the 4k or 5k range right now. And Marshall Peak has 6k chapters, but it's only got 3k that have been translated right now. But yeah, you have to test out as you would with anything else. So right then, let's get into the summary for this one. Away through space, and they pursue a man in black clothes has caught up to them. He asks the elders of 2 women. He refers to her as a scientist, and he asks her for the magic cube in her position. She says, "No, if you want it, you have to kill me." He says, "Bet." Then this guy, this fucking papa, this smoochie, he then brings out 10,000 people. He brings out 10,000 people out of nowhere. So basically, evidently, this guy took the proverb, a lion using his full strength to attack its prey, to heart, or something like that. She sent her sister away, because, she's about to use her, evidence technique or something like that. And then she used her life as a catalyst, and the magic cube that he wanted, that's in her possession, she uses it, and it sucks the souls of the 10,000 people that are there, and the black clothed man that wanted to take the magic cube away from her. So everyone, that's it off everybody. The only one that I guess you can say took an L, but not too big of an L, was the one that escaped, the little sister. Yeah. Let's get on to the next one. Okay, so this is the 3rd web novel, Overthrown Fate. I actually discovered this one, I'd say in the past 2 to 3 months. I was just searching randomly through the novels.pl site. I just found it. I was like, oh, let me try it out. It's not got too many chapters. And for you people that haven't really read web novels, trust me, 154 chapters is nothing. That's light work. Like, it has to be at least 1k, or at least 1k for it to be considered, like a medium-sized novel. Yeah. So okay, the genre is action, adventure, fantasy, martial arts, mature, romance, Zenzi, and author is Cheso. Yeah, okay. And the description. Zuman realized that he was gifted with an exceptional talent for cultivation. As he was training to become a family guard, his path was set before him, but due to the jealousy of man, misfortune befell him. How sad. It's like I think there's actually a lot of good Chinese sayings that can be applied to different scenarios in your life. There's one saying, a good man with treasures basically brings danger to himself. So basically, to put it simply, is that don't show off, don't display your wealth. Basically, or if you're gonna display your wealth, at least know that there's some people with evil intentions that might want to steal your money or kill you just to get it. Okay, so Zuman found out that he could trust no one as he began walking down the path of vengeance in a world where only the strong survived. That's not true. It's very short, but it's it gets your attention. Yeah, but it's a short novel too, so you can. I'm not sure how quickly you guys get through novels, but you can get through this within 2 weeks for sure. Assuming you guys just listen to it in the background while you're doing something, like doing chores, whatever, or doing homework. Alright then, let's get into the summary. So it starts off with a boy being bullied and asked why he is not AFK'd yet. Yes, AFK. AFK is an away from keyboard. AFK'd yet. So I guess in this case it would be AFL. Away from life. SD, self-deleted. Okay. The servant boy on the ground is being beaten up by the young master of the house, while other children are watching and laughing at his misfortune. The reason for this is that the young master is jealous because his father keeps praising the servant boy for his talent and dedication to training. The servant boy called Zuman goes to a shabby cabin where his sister and him live. His sister sees his injuries, leaves, and comes back with a herb that she had stolen to heal him. He knows that she stole it, but doesn't say anything, since he does not want to refuse her good intentions. The master of the house notices that his son, the young master, is very happy at dinner, and he knows that is because he bored Zoom in. But he does not scold him, since he wants his son to know the difference between people of his status and people of Zuman's status, who is a servant. The father announces that his son has gotten stronger, and his son is happy that he's being praised in public, but he's annoyed that Zuman is more talented than him. And that's how the chapter ends. Alright, then let's move on to the fourth web novel. Alright, so the fourth web novel is Strongest Abandoned Son, and the genre is action, adventure, drama, fantasy, harem, martial arts, mature, romance, supernatural, Zanzi. And the description: when Nemo suddenly woke up, he realized that everything around him seemed to have changed. He has been transmigrated into the modern Earth, where spiritual energy is scarce, and to put simply, spiritual energy is what they need to become stronger. And also, if they don't have it, it means that it's going to limit their potential. So let's say, for example, you can become a strong Superman. Now you can only become as strong as Batman, which isn't the best example, but you get the gist of it. So his prayer master from his former world was nowhere to be seen. Most importantly, he found himself in the body of a young man who was been abandoned by his kind for an embarrassing reason. And this embarrassing reason I'll tell you in the summarized version of this, so let's get into that. So our MC, Yemo, wakes up in the class and is confused as he just reincarnated. He is reorganizing his memories and realizes that he has an arranged marriage. When he went to the hospital, after a checkup, he found out that he was impotent. That's one of the saddest things a man could find out, being impotent. Like, even if you don't want children, it's just like, wow, like, it's better, what's the saying, something like, better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. It's like, it's better to, like, have the ability to do it, be able to, inseminate, than, not being able to. There. That's sad. I felt for him when I heard that, I felt for him. Okay, and the other 4 families found out about this. So his family is one of the big 5 families, the Yi family, and the other ones, the Ning and so on. So I can't bother saying all the names. It's not really that important, I can't lie. Yeah, so they know that, and other people know that too. So basically, this is a side thing actually. The previous Yemo, he died because he wrote a love letter to a woman in the class, and she, instead of just saying no thank you, she went up to in front of the class, read it out, and then said to him, "Even if I accept it, can you even do anything to me in bed with him?" And the guy fucking died of anger. He died of anger. Okay, so after the class finishes, he runs an hour to check out his sausage, and he's relieved because even though it's small, he's a naturally impotent. So that basically means that with his methods, he can, once he's strong enough, he can fix it. So obviously he'll be able to inseminate, and then someone screams at him since he's shown off his thing going to the public, which makes sense in it. Imagine you're just walking by, mind your business, yada 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 yada. Cause I'm happy, just mind your business, singing, holding your books. You've gone to the library to study, you got a test the next day. You want to prepare yourself, you don't want to procrastinate. Then you see a thing going just there. Someone's fucking at the balls. You're like, what are you doing? Alright then, let's get on to the 5th and final web novel. Let's do this. Bow, bow, bow. You guys know the saying, save the half guy, save the person to the end. I was thinking of another saying that somewhere, save the fucking big until the end, like eat the chips first. I don't know what I was going with that. Anywho, the final web novel for this video, Warlock the Magus World. Genre, adventure, martial arts, mature, sci-fi is one in. Okay, the author's got a funny name, the plagiarist. He's got a plagiarist. He's got a plagiarist, and also I'm not sure if this is true or not, so don't cite me or anything like this. I think when I went on the update and I saw the reviews on this book, on this one novel, there were people saying that something like, it's funny how it's called the plagiarist when he literally copied the whole theme of this web novel from another book. And there's actually, I think it's one web novel that does actually, it's very similar to this. The only thing that's different is, obviously the name of the characters and, the name of the other characters, but it's simply, there's only a few things that are very different, but it's still, it's kind of I don't subscribe it, it's very similar though. Okay, so the description. When a futuristic scientist is transported into the body of a young man in a fantasy world, his curiosity and desire for power push him to pursue magic. In a world without mercy, Leyland has no qualms about doing anything if it means benefits. Wow, this guy's cold. He's cold, ruthless, and calculating. Never formed attachments that could impede his ultimate goal. Wow, this guy's basically a robot. The flip. Emotionless. Wow. Okay. Honor. Who needs that? That guy seems too powerful for me to take on now. I better keep it low profile for now. You want me to go help you? What do I get out of it? Nothing. Bye. Wow, this guy would be a horrible friend. That guy also looks like he might cause me problems in the future. I better kill him. Before it becomes a problem. Now this last bit, I only agree with it to an extent because in most of these web novels, the character is basically there's someone that's threat to them, and they could get rid of them, but they're like, nah, he'll change for the better. No, I don't think he will, sir. Okay, then let's get into the summary of this. Welcome to Magus World. So our MC Fang Ming, now known as Leyland, is reincarnated. He saw now his memories and has a flashback to a conversation with his father. His father tells him about a link which his grandfather received from an expert that he saved, and expert basically tells him that if one of your descendants has the abilities to become a Magus, this link will help him against any Magus academy. So our main character, the MC, also realizes that the past Leyland died due to being beaten up for trying to RAPE. Yeah, you heard that. RAPE ago. This guy was a menace. He was a scourge to society. And it's probably a good thing that he was gotten rid of since he tried RAPE. No, since he has RAPED seduced at least 100 women in between the ages of 12 and 15. This guy's not good. This guy's not good. That's on average 53 women a year. That's crazy. 53. Wow. He's doing too much. So basically, he got put in the pack. He got put in the pack, and the only person that would feel sad if they knew is his dad, most likely. So he goes out to get some food, but people are claiming despise. But everyone he has to eat, so he knows them. Because obviously, no matter what, you have to eat at the end of the day. It's the only place you can eat. It's the public area where people are. You gotta do what you gotta do, and if you can eat there, you go there, take your food, and go hide somewhere. You can ask them, and all of a sudden, danger. Run away, boy. Oh, you already know what the threat of death is. He's warned that there's something or someone that poses a threat to his life in the immediate area. So let me explain this before I end the video. So in his previous life, I think he was doing an experiment, and the experiment messed up, and the thing that they were doing exploded, and it killed him. And the thing that they were testing was like a chip or something like that, and the chip that they were using went into his brain. So to put it simply, the chip it either helped him transmigrate or it transmigrated with him, and it fused into his brain. And the chip can basically help him store data and stuff like that. He's basically have his own library inside. So let's say he reads a book, that book will be in the chip. So anytime he wants to read the book, instead of having the actual physical copy, he can just go on his book, and search for it, and it's really as if it's in front of him, basically, which is a very cool ability because it's definitely gonna help him, memorizing all the spells and all that stuff he needs in the book. Alright, guys, this should be my third video of the week. Either first or second, but I think it's third. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna upload another video this week because I mainly create the content, like the scripts, all that stuff, like at the end of the week. That I would call it at the beginning of the week, and I'm just editing my videos throughout the week. But I don't think I'll be able to record another video, or upload another video. But next week I'll definitely upload. I'm not showing the videos, but if I follow this week's schedule, next week should be 2 to 3 videos, hopefully. Yeah. You guys, I don't want to say this, but yeah, you guys, if you enjoyed the video, like it, please. Yeah, it would just help out. Because I generally enjoy talking about this web novels that I've read, because I actually read a lot of them. This is nothing compared to actually the amount of anime I've watched, but that's weird for the amount of anime I watch, but it's probably not a lot compared to some people that have been watching anime for years. I watch I screen record the amount of anime I've watched, and it goes on for a minute or so. too much, man. I was such a bitch anime for like a year or two. I watched too much, man. Yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you liked it, press the like button. If you disliked it, press the dislike button. You guys comment in the comment section, you know, about what you guys about the video, what you didn't like about it, what I can improve on, and what I can't, and what I don't know, just feedback basically, yeah. And also tell me how the audio is for you guys, because as I make more videos and stuff like that, I'll upgrade my mic. Obviously, I'm not gonna stay with the same mic. This is just my first mic, and I don't want to spend too much money. And then anyway, bye guys. See you guys on the next video. Cue the outro.